Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the hill in this one, Logan Webb. What's the word on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Just about to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Trent Grisham.
And we're off and running in a brand new season.
5:05.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Webb, multi-time All-Star, making his first start of the year. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Not even close there. Ball 3. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Batting second, right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the dish. When this guy connects, there isn't a ballpark in the world big enough to contain him.
It's not just the home runs that make Judge so impactful. His leadership in the clubhouse sets the tone.
The 1-0. Just getting started here in San Francisco. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Splits the plate, 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Chisholm jumps out of the way of ball 1. And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low. It's 2-2. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Now the 0-1. And a strike. Got him. Chapman is gone.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Hey!
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fried out of the stretch, fires.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Got him swinging.
Batting third, left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Hee-haw.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top of the second, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. Ball, out.
On the ground to the left, Chapman whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth.
So up
first
next,
baseman,
Ben Rice.
Ball.
No score here in the second. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Just missed it. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Your base.
Batting eighth, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Man, that pitch was dotted.
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Out to short, Adames. They get the force. That's the third out. Back here in San Francisco, now the Giants' four-hitter, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
Next one misses. Ball 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Right
So digging in, Jung-Hoo
Lee.
Hey!
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0. Aaron Judge at the plate. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here on opening day. Judge comes up empty there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 3-0. There's a strike at the knees. Now it's 3-2. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
No, that's out.
Stanton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one in the air center field. Bader should have this one. And there are 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
On the ground to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Willy Adames stands in.
Willy Adames.
Max Fried will go to work.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Chisholm fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball, that's low.
Comebacker to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And
That's
ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's the strikeout for Chappie. Giants move closer with a homer this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 4th, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Yankees.
So up next for New York,
Catcher,
Austin Wells. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Out towards right center field. Lee in position. And there's two away. So up next Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1.
Anthony Volpe.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the fourth, Rafael Devers digs in now.
Devers.
And a strike to Devers. Devers measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Ball, that's high.
And Devers hits that one. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ramos stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Heck one.
Tying run is at first here on opening day. That's in there. 1 and 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Luis Arraez stands in. Popped out to left his first time.
That's a ball.
Well,
outside.
all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 1 out. Line to left. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Devers headed home. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. Relay throw. The tag, and he's safe. 3-2, they take the lead. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Willy Adames.
Adames swings through it for strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws it to first in time. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Oh, yeah.
And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Koss to Adames. That's one. And that's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast. His first homer of the year. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 4-3 New York. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss.
Fried back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rice under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. That's inside.
That's in. Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Raffy coming to the plate now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Maximus notches the K.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Giants.
and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sam Hentges, getting ready to make his season debut.
Left fielder
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Ball. That's up.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Tyler Fitzgerald coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 49, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. Safe. It's 5-3.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Pitch kicks away. Rice up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
The lefty, the 1-0.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
This to third. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Back safely. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ryan
third
McMahon
baseman,
steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
He's 2 for 2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. Swing, and he popped it up. Adames under it. And that is that. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park.
off
Well, we go
for the
bottom
Giants,
6. Elliot
left fielder,
Ramos getting ready to hit.
Elliot Ramos.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there.
next
First
for
pitch
the
of the inning
Giants,
hits a bullet, and
center
it just is
fielder,
one of those bad luck ABs.
Harrison Bader.
Bader lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And that one fouled off. The Yankees up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so
next
far.
for the Giants,
And now the DH,
designated
Luis
hitter,
Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
Right through there for his strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
76,
mound. Spencer Bivens.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
Leading
can
off
give
for the
their players a
Yankees,
chance to
center
fight back
fielder,
into the game.
Trent Grisham.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest
Next
play
for the
you'll see
Yankees,
today, but they still
right
get the
fielder,
out.
Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. Judge rips that one. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a
Up
result
next
for
for
that
the
at bat.
Yankees,
Really
the
stayed inside that
designated
baseball to
hitter,
send it to the
Giancarlo
opposite
Stanton.
field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. What a stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Leading off
filthy,
for
man.
the
And
Giants,
one of the better ones in the
right
game, I'd
fielder,
say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lee.
Hey,
Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
hit.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit
Up
by
next
pitch
for
to
the
lead off the
Giants,
inning. So up next, Willy Adames. He's already homered in this game.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. And he dodges that fastball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
The Giants with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We go to the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here, what?
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now, Ben Rice. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now pitching for the
Hayden
Giants.
Birdsong gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Wells in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Fernando Cruz. Ready to make his season debut.
For the Giants.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The Giants down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
So here's Bader now. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. To Volpe at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. In the air to left center. And there's one down. There's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hit in the air, center field. Bader settles under it. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope, ball.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. Upstairs.
No, that's high.
And now it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a payoff pitch. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off.
Stepping in, Luis Arias.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next.
Now it's the right
Giants.
fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down. 1 out left for the Giants. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Bednar going for save number 1 in this spot. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
He's got 4 pitches. All of them are plus pitches. But the key to his success, he's got to get ahead in the count. That way he can use those secondary pitches. It's going to be a big start for him today.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Peralta, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Ball! That pitch is out. That's ball 2. Aye.
Gets him to chase after that one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here in Queens. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
Swings over the top of that one.
Nope, outside. Ball 2.
And that
That's a ball.
just misses. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Big
leadoff
strike.
walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge.
Left fielder,
It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And now it's Juan Soto. Big time power. Misses
That's a ball.
again, 5 in a row. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's a 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
Ball
Excellent
3.
pitch selection to go with.
That clips the zone. 3-2 now.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Horowitz settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Spencer Horowitz. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Lindor. The throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting
Here's
fifth,
O'Neal
center
Cruz.
fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Second inning here, no score. And that is out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, right
Two
fielder,
outs, base is
Jake
empty.
Mangum.
Jake Mangum digs in now. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Jorge Polanco.
Ball, that's outside.
He's
Ball, that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 2-2. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And now the DH, Brett Beatty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez.
Ball, that's inside.
That misses the
that's low.
zone. Ball 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Strike 3. Skeen says sit down. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
Ball one.
Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center field. Taylor under it. And there's one down. Joey Bart up here.
Catcher, Joey Bart.
Swinging a foul out of play. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Jared Triolo.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Robert Jr.
Ball one.
Semien gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey.
Runner.
Semien runs. Pitch misses.
That's out.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Line to left. Makes the grab. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Walk to open the ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is downstairs. Ball 3. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Juan Soto. Golden opportunity right here.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's too low. Ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away here on opening day. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. Juan Soto the opposite way. His first homer of the year. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Fly to left his first time.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. On to the 4th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lau at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Left fielder.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. He's 0 for 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The 1-1. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Baty.
Brett Baty.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
2-2 now. Just misses with that one. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Base hit, and out to aboard.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
New arm out of the bullpen, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Here comes the 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Marcus Semien goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. Ball.
Mlodzinski in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Out to center. Cruz gets under it. 1 away. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Tyrone Taylor.
Hey! Ball.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Off the outside edge, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball. Nope.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Hey! That's a ball.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop.
And here is Nick Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Mangum leads off first with one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
For Pittsburgh, catcher Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball one.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Juan Soto.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
For the Mets, third
And now,
baseman,
Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
That's a ball. Outside, that's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Cruz settles underneath it. Out number 2. So up next, Jorge
for the
Polanco.
Mets, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
That's ball 2.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Polanco hanging in there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
Just missed his spot on.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Isaac Matson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Beatty in the box again, takes a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hammered, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alvarez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Two on, 2 outs. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Popped up. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Jared Triolo digs in now.
Nope. Ball 1. Yeah.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball, that's down.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. There's a strike. Triolo aboard here at first with nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman.
2 on with 1
Lau.
out. Brandon Lau will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Hey!
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. That misses. Ball 3. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
This one in the air, center field. Robert under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
Nope, that's inside.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert on the move. And that is that. Well, we go bottom six. Here is Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
No, that's low.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Luis Robert.
Robert Jr.
No, inside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
And we've got ourselves a
Number
pitching
49,
change. Johan Ramirez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Right fielder,
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Swings through that.
That's a ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back. We're in the
Number
seventh. We have a new
30,
pitcher on the mound. Luke Weaver. Getting ready to make his season
Leading
debut.
off for Pittsburgh,
Jake
right
Mangum
fielder,
now at the
Jake
plate.
Mangum.
1 for 2.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Gets under it and pops it up. Lindor has a beat on it. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball, that's outside.
The Mets up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey.
Weaver, a 6'2 righty, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swings through that high fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Catcher,
Here's Joey Bart now. That misses. Nope. Ball 1. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bart off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball. Swings and chases a low one there. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Inside, backs him off again. Next pitch just misses, and the count is filled up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the
Juan
Mets,
Soto now.
left fielder,
He's already homered in this game.
Juan Soto.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Foul ball. The 3-1. Bounced up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. That's the second out. And next for the Mets, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Queens, we go to the 8th. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit.
Ball 1. That's in. Ball 2.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3. The Buccos with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one lifted to left. Soto moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little.
So they bring on the veteran, Huascar Brazoban, ready to make his season debut. Next to hit, Brandon Lau. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He held up, and it's 2-1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Nicolas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Polanco leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And that one is lifted in the air. Horowitz should have this one. And there's one away. Brett Baty digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey! Ball.
Bouncer to second. And that one handled. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed. That's off the mark, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Now it's 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Simeon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's a ball.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. A changeup missing. 3-1 now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Jake Mangum.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. First and second and nobody out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Jake Mangum. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Line to right, base hit. 1 run across. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single. It's 7-3.
2 consecutive base hits for the.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the
high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Jared Triolo.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
A sliding stop. There's one. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
For Pittsburgh,
so they're down to their final out.
O'Hearn.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Buccos down to their final strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.